Hiya, it's Lucy Brand here, intuitive business coach to women entrepreneurs. And today's Facebook Live is all about what to do if you're losing faith. And it happens to the best of us, especially, in life and in business. I think the business journey is a bit like this. And you've just got to keep going. But there are times when, you do start to lose faith, and you do need to address it, because if you keep going when you're losing faith, people will be able to tell. People will be able to notice if you're not believing in yourself. People will be able to notice if you don't believe in your products and your business and things like that. So you do have to address it. You can't just kind of shove it under the carpet and hope that it will go away. And the sooner you do look into it, the sooner you address it, then the sooner you can move on and rewrite it. So I've got some points. I've actually got quite a lot of points. I got really excited about this because I've had points in my career and in my business where I've been lost faith and what am I doing? We've all been there. I'm going to share with you my tips. So the first one, and I'm not sure whether I should have put this first, but anyway, I did. The first one is to go there. Okay. So actually go there. Give yourself permission to feel how you're feeling, and give yourself permission to have those thoughts, and just, if you need, journal them out, write them all out, the deepest, darkest ones of why you are losing faith at the moment in yourself or your business, and just let them come to the surface. Because the thing is, once they're up in the surface, once they come out, and sometimes once you even vocalize them or you write them out, you realize how silly they are or how not true they are. That's happened to me so many times. Because if we don't have a look at these things, if we kind of put them in a box and don't want to look at them, they have a hold over us, they can just become this big scary thing, or this big scary monster, which doesn't actually exist because it's all in our mind. And that's another good thing. If you write them out, it gets them out of your head and onto paper, so you can really look at them and feel into, is this true? Is this my truth? So once you've got them all out, just really go there. And then just, you can rewrite them. Just choose, I'm releasing this self-doubt, let's say. I'm releasing this self-doubt now, and I choose to believe in myself and have faith that I will succeed. And so you can rewrite that out, because there's studies that have proven that writing it out tends to stick more in our heads. So rewrite your story, basically. Another one which I mention all the time is EFT, or emotional freedom technique, or tapping. That's all the same thing. I can post a link below to a video I've done on EFT. Just follow a script. So what I tend to do is whatever's come up around that issue, then I insert my own words into a script. So even though I don't believe I can do this, I deeply and completely love, honour and accept my authentic self. And once again, with EFT, do a round of tapping on the meridian points, with all the negative stuff, get it out, energetically out of us, speak it out of us, remove it, release it, and then do a round of positive tapping. What is it? I totally believe in myself. I think I'm awesome. I'm totally going to do this. Okay? So that's the first one. But make sure that you don't just stay there, just stay there in the losing faith, oh, I'm rubbish. You've got to make sure that you release it and you move on from it, okay? I talk a bit more about that in another point. What are you consuming? What are you consuming? Have you got loads of negative friends or people that you follow on Facebook, that you follow on Twitter, social media for a start? Netflix, have you been watching stuff on there that's just, or the news as well? If you're not in a great place yourself, then watching, listening to stuff like that. I actually turn the radio off now when the news comes on, just because if you're not feeling great in yourself, then all this other stuff that's coming on top of you, because there is a lot of bad stuff happening in the world, and I'm not talking about not knowing about it or being ignorant, but if you're in a place where you've lost faith in yourself, then if you're hearing all this other stuff where you could lose faith in humanity and all this other, it just adds on, and then you can't really separate what's your truth, what you've lost faith in, and what other people have lost faith in that they're bombarding you with, if that makes sense. So just maybe have a detox, and it doesn't have to be for long, just have a detox for a couple of days or something. I do Facebook detoxes sometimes when I find that everything's got a bit much in the world and I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. Then I do a week detox of Facebook and love it, bounce back even better. So yeah, what are you consuming? Just have a think about that. Or even, it could even be people you're hanging out with, or just sometimes family members and things. And I know you can't avoid family members, and I'm not suggesting do that. I'm just saying, just have a little look. Like, there could be certain people, I've had this in my past where I've hung out with certain people and I come away and I feel really low and I feel really drained and just not very energetically high, my usual high vibe self. And that's what we want, because you want to be on the same, you want to be high vibe basically. So yeah, that was my second one. The third one, remember your why you're doing this in the first place. This is so big, because if you remember your why, you get out of your own way and get out of your head and just go and do it and start believing in yourself, because you're believing in something that's bigger than you. You're believing in your desire. You're believing in, it's like when you remember your why. So why are you in business, or why are you doing what you're doing? It like reignites the passion and the determination and the tenacity which you need in business to succeed. So reigniting these, remember your why. So for me, for example, my why I'm in business is because I really want to help women and support women and coach women in falling in love with themselves and healing themselves at their core, with love, because that's basically, it boils down to two things that I found in my experience with women is I'm not enough and I'm not deserving. And it hides itself in loads of different ways in our business and in our lives. And then on top of that, I'm a tech geek as well. So the business side of it. So I want to help women and coach women in business and get them over it, but it starts with healing at their core. So my mission, whenever I think, I'll start losing faith or belief in myself or anything, this is bigger than me. This isn't about me. And that's one of my mentors said to me, this isn't about you. Get over yourself. I was like, yeah, you're so right. It's bigger than me. This is like a mission that I have. So that's the other thing. Remember your why. Why are you doing this in the first place? And just try and connect with it. Connect with your heart and your soul and your body, and connect with source, whatever that might mean to you, the universe, love, infinite spirit, whatever it is that's bigger than you, that you believe in. Connect with that as well, and just remind yourself of why you're doing what you're doing. Okay, I think, was that 3, 4? Yes, this was the other one which I was talking about earlier. Number 4, make sure you're not slipping into victim mode. Okay, victim mode can be so attractive. Just really like, poor me. Oh, this is all going wrong. This isn't working. I don't believe in myself. Just check that you're not going into victim mode. And then if you are, come out of it. Just get out of it. Just take responsibility. And this comes down to the number 1 again. So give yourself permission to feel those feelings, have those thoughts, but then move on from it. Don't stay in that place of victimhood. Or even though it could be really attractive. We have this, because I can do fairy card readings as well. And there's this card that's called Doomiest Gloom. And I get it when I'm in a mood. It's so funny. And then I just know that, it's like, Lucy, just check yourself and get out your mood. But the thing is, with it, it's got this really attractive kind of, pitying, sorrowful eyes. And for me, that's exactly what kind of victimhood kind of, if you're sinking into that at the time, where you can go with it. So just taking responsibility and just make the decision. Nope, I'm going to release this and I'm not going there today. We're done with it. Yeah. Okay. Read inspiring books as well. This is something that I do all the time. So especially if I feel that, because sometimes you can find that the negative chatter gets quite a lot in your brain, or just you might feel uninspired, especially if you've been in business for a while and you keep going, and that's why you've lost faith. Then inspiring books, and there is loads to choose from out there, absolutely loads of people that have been struggling and then have become a success. Or people told them that they couldn't do stuff and then they went and did it, like Henry Ford building the first Ford car and things like that. So get some books that you can on your Amazon wish list or something like that, that people Google top 10 inspiring books for entrepreneurs. Yeah. And then just when you're feeling a bit uninspired or you're losing faith, read a book before you go to bed, because then your thoughts as well will be, before you go to sleep, if you kind of infuse that with an intention or just something happy or good. You should never listen to or watch the news before you go to bed. But yes, something happy, something good before you go to bed, then your dreams will be about that, because that's when your brain kind of processes stuff. So once again, it's keeping you in the higher vibe rather than kind of nightmares or things like that. I've forgotten what point we're on now. Also, so there's that, but also inspiring interviews on YouTube. I do that all the time as well. If I need a bit of a hit of a pick-me-up, then just go to YouTube. There are loads of incredible interviews on there and it's free. Next one, yes, this is the other one. So if you get a no, okay, so a lot of the times, especially in business, we get no's. And for me, no means not now. That's the way I like to look at it. It's like a not now. And that's totally cool. But the thing is not to take that no and internalize it, which is what we have a tendency to do. And then once again, it's that, oh no, I'm not good enough. I lose faith. Like, I don't know whether I should be doing this. So don't internalize that no, but also you could look at it this way, okay? Life is a game, right? We're here to play a game, and you can look at the same with business. Business is a game, okay? So why don't you go out there and get more no's? Because the more no's you get, the closer to the yes you're going to get, okay? And if you can reframe it, then it's a lot easier to keep going and just brush it off and just keep going and just be like, okay, not now, move on. Like, who else can I approach? Who else can I work with? Or maybe like that Facebook Live bombed, so I won't do that topic again. I'll do another one, So just keep going with that, but just don't internalize the no's, basically, whatever form that comes in. And just, it's a good thing as well to then tweak it. If it didn't work, no worries, try again. But also, another one of my mentors said to me that normally in golf, I don't play golf, but in golf, when you're perfecting your swing, it means that if you're not getting it right, sometimes it's as small as a 2mm adjustment. And that's the same with everything, I think. And there's definitely the same I found in business, just a slight tweak sometimes, and then it's a yes, and opens the doors to loads of yeses. So that's the other one. Yes, affirmations as well. Affirmations are amazing. If you are losing faith, do all that, and then affirmations. So once again, you can find affirmations on YouTube, or you can write them out, because like I said, they stick more, or repeat them like constantly to yourself. So I believe in myself and I can achieve my goals. I believe in myself, I can achieve my goals. Another thing I do is I have a recording app, which is free on my phone. And not only because I get loads of ideas wherever I am, so just to record my ideas, but also I record my affirmations on there, and then I sit and listen to them, because then it's tricking myself as well, because my subconscious, which is always around and is normally the one sabotaging what I want to do, that my subconscious is listening to all these affirmations, but in my own voice, so it sounds even more believable. Okay, just kind of, you've got to brainwash your subconscious basically. But that's how you do it with confidence. Confidence and faith are just things that you have to find and dig deep for in yourself, because no one else is going to give them to you. You've just got to dig deep and connect to what inspires you, connect to what gives you faith, connect to what makes you believe in yourself. Yes, and the final one is not going it alone. Okay, so you need to, if you're starting to lose faith, then the good thing to do is surround yourself with people that believe in you, or hire a mentor or hire a coach, and just get that person that can champion you, can pick you up when you're getting down, but can also call you out. Like, hey, come on, like, you've been like playing the victim now for a couple of days. Isn't it time you like put your big girl pants on and get going? Because you can do this. You need to surround yourself or work with someone who sees you in, succeeding, sees you at the goalposts and beyond, the finish line and beyond. That was it today. I don't know how many points that was, because I was really excited about this one. So if you are feeling like you're losing faith in your business and you would like to chat about that, or like if you just need some more clarity, then I would love to invite you to have a clarity call with me. This is just where we look at what's going on for you in your life and business, because the two are so mixed when we're entrepreneurs, and especially women as well, because we're feeling creatures, and sometimes it's so hard to keep those boundaries between partner, wife, mother, boss, just all of those boundaries. So I would love to hear from you. It will be a 15-minute clarity call. It's complimentary, and also there's no commitment. So if it's not for you, no worries if we're not a match. But it could be the next step to take, just to find out where you're at and where you want to go as well, and how to get there. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed this Facebook Live. If you could give me some love, if you have, or comment below as well, any times where, what hacks you have for if you start to lose faith in yourself or your business, and what you do to stop believing in yourself. Okay, well, have lots of love. I can't remember if I mentioned it, but for those that celebrate the Chinese and Tibetan New Year, Happy New Year, and the Year of the Dog, which I'm very excited about as well. Bit of a break from the rooster last year. Sending much love, and I shall see you soon. Bye.